What's up, my dudes? Welcome to another stream, another reaction video, another probable Destiny sessions. Let's get this shit on the road. Let's watch the document of Becoming Legend Part 2, Shaping the Magic. Let's check this out, brother. We start with my favorite dude, the Mr. I have the super duper Chihuahua, mucho wow mustache and beer. I wonder if he likes beer. Like, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. With all the freaking foam in his freaking beer. That would be so fucking cool. Let's get this shit on the road. I like him.
This team and Bungie in general is all about collaboration. Testers, designers, effects artists, animation, all these sources of input from everywhere coming together, and like that was magic for me.
Can I put my input, brother? Can I fucking put my input? I would love to. Shaping the magic.
The final shape, it felt a little like a love letter at times. We really thought about bringing that forward to the weapons. Like Kvastov, it's the first gun you get. There has to be the narrative bookends of the first gun I got in the game. It's here in the Pale Heart. It's like this old friend returned. How do you make this thing really good and really powerful without making it not what it is? And that was really challenging. What we ended up deciding on is it is about your skill. Oh, it's all in the wrist. A little, like, it's gonna bounce several times down this line of guys. You're just really good at bouncing this bullet. It's fate, almost. This thing's dope. Help! Yeah, and we pepper in the number 7 in as many places as we could. So it bounces 7 times. It's got a bunch of 7s in its stat. You get 7 bouncy bullets when you pick up an Orb of Power. Bungie has a long legacy of loving the number 7, and this felt like the right place for it.
Yeah.
Cade has this iconic hand cannon that in a lot of ways has become a symbol. We took Ace of Spades and we went, where's the rest of the deck of cards? We had this really cool opportunity to theme all the Pale Heart weapons after different suits.
It has this two-tone feel to it. The opposite side of the gun is the inverse of that idea. They look freaking awesome. It also has like these fantasies of characters that have influenced Cade. These guns are part of his past.
We wanted something that you can't do with any of your other weapons, and we came up with, no hesitation, it shoots these harmonic bullets that if you're targeting an enemy, it'll hurt them and burn them, but if you're shooting an ally, it'll heal them.
I love this thing. Oh my god, wait.
We had to build a lot of the language.
What's the name, dude?
Oh, I'm so
What's the name, my dude?
We had to build a lot of the language. Burn them. Enemy, it'll... If you're targeting an enemy, it shoots these harmonic bullets that if you're targeting an enemy, it'll hurt them and burn them, but if you're shooting an ally, it'll heal them.
I love this thing.
Oh, I'm so glad.
I don't know which weapon I'm gonna be using.
We had to build a lot of the language, and with the new cool little Guardian health bars, you can see that. The healing effect on it is very strong. For a while, we were calling it the Just Don't Die gun. It has its own little energy bar, like the glaive does, and that energy bar is charged by any damage whatsoever.
So you do damage, and then you're able to heal.
We know what we did.
Since you are returning to the Traveler, we wanted to focus on bringing new supers to the light subclasses.
For Song of Flame, we wanted to plus up Radiance from Destiny 1 and have it be combat focused.
If you remember, Radiance from D1 has fire wings. We kind of ate that visual space with Dawnblade, where you've got these like awesome flame wings. In a split second, if a player sees a character solar with wings, they're going to see that it's Dawnblade. We had to come up with something different.
Zach, our VFX artist, came up with the idea of this halo around you, like a medieval painting.
Holy shit!
Twilight Arsenal is a one-off super that also creates these axes. Coming up with visuals for that axe, it was an interesting challenge. How do we want to root this in Destiny? We took a lot of inspiration from Titan's shield. What would it feel like if the axe was the shield broken up? And when you look at it side by side, you can definitely see that connection between the two.
Storm's Edge, we wanted to call back to Arcblade in Destiny 1, throwing the dagger and zipping over there, blowing up stuff. How long do you have in the super? Initially, you had a long time. You had
24 seconds. We did not earn any friends in those playtests.
No, people were pretty mad. But we toned it down, and now you only have 12 seconds, and it's a lot more reasonable. We found a problem where when I grapple and you cast Blink Dagger out of it, I fall to the floor, right? Whereas if I'm in midair and I Blink Dagger, I should be held in midair, right? And it sucks. So I want to fix it.
It's the things like the camera shake, the way the rumble spikes and then falls back off. We need all of our abilities to feel awesome.
We want to make it so that the controller melts away. You stop thinking about what do I have to do, and instead you just inhabit your character and you don't have to think about it. The game just plays.
The way it's meant to be.
The great thing about Prismatic was every playtest we did, the feedback got better and better. We have gone back and forth on what starter builds that players will get in Mission 1.
Okay, we're going to start the Titans with Stringer's Lash, their strand aspect, and Knockout. One of the notes we got is players just weren't understanding how those two things comboed in a loop. Well, we're going to drop Stringer's Lash, and instead we're going to put in Diamond Lance. Now, any ability kill is making your Diamond Lance. Your Knockout punch, hey, that makes a Diamond Lance. You throw your Diamond Lance at the floor, everything's frozen, now you can punch stuff again and get amplified with Knockout. Once we made that switch,
dude,
all of a
this
sudden
is
it clicked
fucking
in players' heads.
awesome.
This loop becomes a lot more clear, and players were much more satisfied with their starter loadouts.
At the end of
But
the day,
how do they
the chaos
look,
is
dude? How the fuck did they look?
If you aren't surprised and delighted in a way that you didn't expect, like...
I don't know what's happening to you, brother. We've
This
backed
strike
up.
is probably one of the coolest strikes that we've ever released.
I started my Destiny journey playing strikes. I really wanted to push the expectations of what a strike could potentially be. This strike, it's sort of a memory out of the Witness's history of its race and what its buildings may have looked like in the past. A lot of the inspiration comes from 30s
Doritos.
pulp novels, adventure flicks, uncovering ancient hidden cities that have not seen a living soul in eons. And then subsequently destroying those cities moments later.
Destroy everything! That's the way it's supposed to be.
Imagine you're in a narrow hallway. You need to escape it. Lava is descending. Obstacle is coming out of the walls. You made this slide towards the closing door and you're dead. The door just closed right in front of your face, so...
That happened.
That's freaking great.
I have 7 Gilded Conqueror titles. I want this strike to be the
7 Gilded
hardest strike
I have
ever
nothing.
made. I want people to...
Give me a second that this shit just got fucked up because of my cat. Good cat. There it is. We can continue.
scream and cry over this
Let me put it a little bit back.
strike to be the hardest strike we ever made. I want people to
By the way, who the fuck are
close
you,
right in front of
ma'am?
you. Fly towards the close door. Imagine you're in a narrow hallway.
No, there is.
Playing strike.
It occurs she, her, test. Ooh, and Mikala little. He's little. He's just little.
I really wanted to push the expectations of what a strike could potentially be. This strike, it's sort of a memory out of
What the
witness's
fuck is all that
history
shit,
of
dude?
its race.
Somebody
and what its
explain me.
buildings may
I don't
have
understand
looked
shit.
like in the past. A lot of the inspiration comes from 30s pulp novels, adventure flicks, uncovering ancient hidden cities that have not
Indiana
seen a
Jones?
living soul in eons.
Eons.
And then subsequently destroying those cities moments later.
Yeah! Imagine you're in a narrow hallway. You need to escape it. Lava is descending. Obstacle is coming out of the walls. You made this slide towards the closing door and you're dead. The door just closed right in front of your face, so...
Don't just close out of it.
I
your
have
fucking
7
face.
Gilded Conqueror titles. I want this strike to be the hardest strike we ever
Dude,
made.
I don't even have
I
a
want
gilded.
people
Thank you
to
very much,
scream and
woman.
cry over this strike.
Oh no.
And just say, how do I complete this strike on Grandmaster difficulty? And I'll be like, yes.
That's kind of one of the fun parts about making a strike. There's so much freedom and creativity to do wild things, and then testing that. It's just a lot of fun, that back and forth.
We have a very tight relationship with Test as designers, and I couldn't do anything I do, gameplay-wise, without Test there at my side. But as soon as I can get fresh eyes on
you?
it,
I
couldn't
know
do
that.
anything I do.
And creativity to do wild things, and then testing that. It's just a lot of fun.
I'm
that back
terrible
and
with
forth.
names. I know that I already read the name, but
We have a very tight relationship with Test as designers, and I couldn't do anything I do, gameplay-wise, without Test there at my side. But as soon as I can get fresh eyes on it, I think that's where it really comes in.
We ran a lot of playtests, and every time I would invite people, I'm like, this is final playtest, but it's never final. We just can't stop.
Destiny
really
3,
not
Destiny
just
3,
one
Destiny 3, let's
department
go!
creating something special. When you see all those things combined in the iteration and the back and forth, and when you get to this end result where it just feels like it couldn't be any other way, we hit on something amazing here.
If this dude ever gets like, if he ever goes and becomes a streamer, please, dude, please, I beg you, call yourself Mr. Beard. That's just really awesome, dude. I cannot fucking wait. I cannot fucking wait for final shape. Oh my god, this is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be fucking awesome, dude.
And Tyson, take one.
And Tyson, take one. This is gonna be freaking awesome. But hey, as always, thank you very much for those who passed by. This is the second reaction I made. I hope that I can make lots more of Destiny, of any other game, or videos, or whatever. This is Rose signing out and wishing you the greatest week. Bye bye.